neighborhood and I bought some liquor. And they said like, hey, we're gonna go out in the clubs tonight? It's like, nah, man. So why you buy the liquor then? Chill, just to chill. So you gonna drink and just chill and do nothing? Yeah. Well, what's wrong with that? Hey, you strange, man. You strange. You see, they think it's strange that you don't run with them, man. In the same nonsense, in the same worldly spirit, man.
Precept on that. This is John 17 and 14. I have given them thy word, and the world have hated them because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world.
That's right.
Ephesians 4 and 22. But let me start at 21. So like it. If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahweh Shai, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness.
Yeah, man.
God, and this is what we're doing, striving to perfection. You know? We're striving to be perfect, like Yahweh Shai is, man.
Exactly.
Kill the old man and be the new man, man. Don't be in the old anymore. Because Satan comes at us, hey, like, man, just come with us one time, man.
Yeah, man.
Just do it one time, man.
But those are spirits, man.
God, straight up spirits.
They're trying
like,
to lure you in.
God.
Lure you back to your old self, man.
God, man, you have to cut them off, man.
Yeah, man.
That's why you have to, honestly, man, you have to really stay away from a lot of things in the world, man. Like a lot of things, you know. Because they pulled you back, man. All these desires that you had, man. Try to stay away from them, man. Because we have to be the one of the elect, man. We have to be the new man spiritually, and then at the end to be physically manifest as the elect, man.
Yeah, and the only way you can do all these things, cut off all these people. You know, certain brothers have to cut off family and children, man.
That's right.
You know, some brothers get in the position that they have to cut off their children, man. You know, to not get in temptation to do violent things, maybe onto that baby mama, man. You know, because you thinking about don't get carnal, stay in the scriptures. I have to go out on a Saturday. If I flip out now, I'm not gonna be able no more. You know, so okay, it's better to cut them off then. You know, or your wife saying like, yeah, every Saturday you with the brothers, you never laughing, you're never laughing when you with me, you know, you're always laughing with
That's what I said. In the picture, my name was such and such,
yeah,
you be happy as hell. I'm like,
yeah,
sit your ass up,
yeah, you always laughing, you with them. You know, my ex-demon used to say that all the time, man. You know, the only time I see you laughing is when you in the camp. You know, because she used to watch the camp videos, man. You know, and she would see me laughing and be like, oh, with the brothers, like talking about the scriptures and stuff, and she'd be like, this nigga, man. And when he comes with me, he's always vexed, angry, irritated. I ask him something, he responds like that. You know, because the comfort that Yahweh Shai has given us is brotherly love, man. You know, the assembly, the brothers, you know.
Of a precept? This is this is Sirach 37 and 12. Be continually with a godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
Yeah, man. And why does a brother of a like-minded mind, you know, gives you comfort? Because he knows what you're going through, man. Why? Because he goes through the same thing as you do, man. Like it says in Hebrews 10 and 32, I believe. You know, companions.
Hebrews 10 and
32.
Yeah. Hebrews 10 and
what I call to remembrance the former days.
yeah, reason, man.
This is Hebrews 10 and 32. But called to the remembrance of the former days, in which after ye were illuminated, ye endured a great flight of affliction.
Yeah, when you get illuminated, which illumination is to become light, which what gave us the light? Yahweh Shai, which is the light of the world. You know, and so we became the light of the world because we accept Yahweh Shai. We get that wisdom, knowledge, understanding, which that is also Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai is the word. You know, Yahweh Shai is the word, so he is that wisdom, knowledge, understanding. So therefore, we shine as light in the world. Read.
This is Psalm 36 and 9. For with thee is the fountain of life, in thy light shall we see light.
Exactly. In thy light shall we see light, man. Which the light is Yahweh Shai, and the light that we see is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. So we bringing that out, man. Read.
Yeah. This is Psalm 119 and 135. Make thy face to shine upon thy servants, and teach me thy statutes.
Gone. You know, that's what's gonna give you that light, man. That wisdom, knowledge, understanding is by accepting this truth. You know?
This method.
And Slaki. So at the point, so the only way you can do all these things is if the Most High is giving you the spirit to be able to handle this, man. Cutting off your family and friends and stuff like that. Certain cats can't deal with that, man. That's why they slowly fade back into the world, man. I had this guy on Instagram, and he was in the GMS Charlotte camp, man. So I was following him. I see him all of a sudden. I zoom in. I see him with a blunt in his hand. I'm like, huh? What the fuck? So I go on YouTube, GMS Charlotte, and I don't see him no more. I'm like, oh shit. He slowly went back into the world, man. You know, he still has his beard, but I believe it's lined up. But you see, they are not in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. So I got a quick precept. This is 1 John chapter 5, verse 13. Hereby know we that we dwell in him, and he in us, because he had given us of his spirit. So if the Most High didn't give us a part of his spirit, we wouldn't be able to be in this truth, man. We can't, without the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, we can't be in this truth, man. Because our flesh is too strong. You know, the Most High's spirit that comes within us makes it able and bearable for us to deal with all these things, man. You know, because back in the days I was cool, but family, friends were everything, man. And now I'm like, man, if I lose that, then that's what it is, man. So I have a real quick precept above this. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 21. Nevertheless, when I perceived that I could not otherwise obtain her, that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, except the Most High gave her me, and that was a point of wisdom also to know whose gift she was. I prayed unto Yahweh Shem Shai and besought him, and with my whole heart I said, O Yahweh of my fathers, and Yahweh of mercy, who has made all things with thy word.
Who's that word?
And who's that word? Yahweh Shai, man.
And when all things are brought out, man, it just came to my mind, man, Yahweh Shai is the key.
Yeah, man, Yahweh Shai is the key, man.
Yahweh Shai is the key, man.
What did he say? No man can come through the back door, man. You have to go through me. Otherwise you can't receive nothing, man. Yo, are the precept? Yeah.
This is Amos 3 and 3.
5 minutes then, man.
Can two walk together except they be agreed, man? Because right before, man.
That's right.
You know, because when we in the brotherhood, man, we feel like comfort. You know, we feel relaxed. When we're around other people, we like, shit, man, what spirits they got up on me? Man, what's gonna happen when we're with them, you know? We have these different minds, you know, and this other one.
That's why the scriptures speak about be among like-minded men. Because the scriptures say you got to be fervent in the Lord. What does it mean to be fervent? It means to be on fire. So if you are amongst like-minded men, you know, and you just new in the truth, or you know, you catching some hell, to be amongst them is good, because that fire can spark over to you, man. That same fire. Because the scripture says provoke each other unto good works, man. You know? So if you hear that the brother is on fire, you like, oh damn, I should do more. Oh, he going into Hebrew. Let me see how that Hebrew works. Man. You read it, you be like, oh damn, I can make prayers now, man. I can set up prayers, curses, I can, you know, and then you get into that same vibration, man. You help each other. But what happens when you are amongst the ungodly or amongst the wicked? You get their spirit, man. You get their demons upon you, you know? Because if you in the car and this guy starts smoking, you know, smoking weed or some shit, you might say, tell him like, hey man, hey, that smell, I don't like it, man. Yeah, so what? It's my car. And then maybe you're gonna deal with it. And then maybe you're gonna get used to it. And then maybe you're gonna do it yourself. You know? Like people we knew, man, it happened unto them, man. They catch that worldly spirit, man.
Yeah, man. But I want to add on to this, man. This is why we should push these videos like that, man. This is why we should push it on the internet, man. The unicorn, you know. Because today, I get sometimes I'm like, I don't know. I see like my brothers, man, doing less like crazy. I'm like, I have to do something too, man. This is the spirit, man. The spirit jumps on you, the righteous spirit. But I gotta preach on what you said, the last one, Sirach 12 and 14. But let me start 13. Who will pity the charmer that's bitten with a serpent, or such, or salaki, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? So one that goes to a sinner and is satisfied with him in a sense, who will pity? Straight up,
That's
man.
right, man. That's right. Yeah, man. That's right. Yeah, man.
Who would pity, man? Who would pity if you should relax with sinners, man? If you stand in the accounts of the ungodly and then you defile with their sins, man, you're gonna be destroyed with them, man. Who would pity, man?
That's right.
We'll be like, yeah, you were with them, man. What do you expect?
Yeah, what did you expect?
What do you expect, man? Do you expect righteousness out of wickedness, man? Like it says, man, in Job, who can bring an unclean thing out of
Unclean thing out of an unclean.
Yeah,
man.
Not one.
not one, man. Not
because
one.
you gotta understand, man. If you step in the car with a guy that be slanging drugs, people might look for him, man. People might want to spray his ass, man. And then you're right there next to him. Maybe you're not down with all those things, but you're next to him. You might catch the same judgment, man. That's why the scripture says, "Be not unequally yoked with ungodly men." What has darkness to do with light? When the light comes, the darkness goes away.
And Esau gave you that perfect example. Like, for example, where you say you were a drug dealer and he get pulled over, you both y'all are drug dealers. Guilty by association.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Guilty by association.
Yeah, man. My mom told me back in the days always, man, show me your friends and know who you are, man.
Yeah.
Straight up, man, because people around you affect you.
Exactly. That's why back in the days, man, when we would know a girl was kind of was hoish, she a bitch, and she has girlfriends, we all think they're all bitches, man. You know? That's why, man, I always tell my wife, like, don't hang around these ungodly people, man. Don't hang around them because
Guilty by association.
yeah, they host, but that doesn't mean that I am one. But the people are gonna look at you as one, man, because they be fucking around with everyone, man. They be fucking around with they be taking vacations with guy. The guy pays the vacation, then they go with the guy on vacation. They get dig down the whole vacation, man. And then they be like, yeah, but I went on vacation.
On the whole island?
And the thing is, the temptation gonna rise too, man.
If you dwell amongst these people, man, you're gonna be looked at as those people, man. And also, if you're a teacher in the camp, and you hang amongst people that the other people know are doing wicked shit, they be like, hey, aren't you that Bible preacher? Oh, so this truth ain't real, man. So you doing wicked stuff, and then the blood of that man is on your hands. Man.
Yeah, man. This Corinthians, the book of Corinthians speaks about that, man. Can to add on to the, that's why the scriptures say in the book of Sirach, in chapter 25, if I'm correct, or 26, it says you shouldn't be letting the woman gad abroad, man. Gad abroad is like in the troop, because gad goes back to troop. Don't let them go on the streets in troops, because just like the brother says, when you see him, you be like, hey man, they all like, down. They all get down. So, hey brother, you take that one, you take that one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna get it in, man. That's what you were portraying, man. Yeah. You need to be humble and sober, so have self-control. Be at home, man. Yeah. Do man. Do what your man is doing. And if you do that, the Most High will bless you, man. If you are a Jacob descendant, man.
And concerning these females, because these females be like, is the camera on me? Because these females be like looking at the brotherhood and they be like, huh? I want to have that too. I want to chill with sisters too like that. Because they get jealous, but that's not their lot, man. Their lot is to be alone and to be subject to the husband and basically be BFF with the husband, man. I'm your BFF. You don't have to have BFFs. I'm your BFF. Yeah, but you with your brothers all the time. Yeah, you have to wait. You come in lines. The brothers first, man. First y'all about Shem Shai, then your brothers, man. Then probably my children, and then my wife, man. That's the order, man.
Where's the lot when those men came?
Because your children are your inheritance, man.
Yeah, the man gave us. You take them.
Yeah, Lot was like, don't hurt these men. Here, I got 2 daughters. Take them. Do what you please.
Yeah, the man that was in the house, right? That wanted to be like, hey, just take them, man. Do something that is righteous. I don't want to, just for the sake of not having that abominable action.
Those, righteous, because he didn't know they were angels.
Yeah.
He He just didn't want the righteous man to happen something to him, man.
Yeah,
so
man.
he rather gave his children because that's how it is, man.
How the men in the ancient times thought.
Yeah, that's the spirit. That's exactly what I want to say. No, not Salaka, man. I was interrupted. I was like, hey, that's exactly what I was thinking, man.
Same thing happened in the book of...
Like-minded men, you know?
Same thing happened in the book with the Levites, man. The Levites and the Benjamites, man. You know, these wicked Benjamites, man.
For precept? Hey, Salak.
I have one last precept, man.
Yeah?
Just bring it up.
All right.
This is wisdom of Solomon. All right.
No, I wasn't even like that. I was like, all right, man. I'm standing down.
This is wisdom of Solomon. But we always like that in the camera. Hey, brothers in Jim and Solomon, man, we often forget that the camera is running, man.
Okay.
We are so like, hey.
But it's the spirit, man.
It's the spirit, man.
Yeah.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9, verse 17. And thy counsel, who hath known, except thou give wisdom, and send thy Holy Spirit from above. For so the ways of them which lived on the earth were reformed. And the word reform means to create, to make better. You see, so because of the Spirit that we receive, we are reformed, which means to create it to make better, man. You know, we are, like the brother said, like we put off the former
Conversation, the old man.
The old man, yeah.
The new man. Renewed in the spirit, man.
Exactly. So it says, for so the way of them which lived on the earth were reformed, and men were taught the things that are pleasing unto thee, and were saved through wisdom.
Put on the whole armor of the Lord, man.
Isaiah 36, man. Wisdom knowledge shall be split of the time.
That's
man.
right. That's right. Yeah, man.
Yeah? Close it out, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, and with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
double honors to the elders and apostles of Great
The
Millstone.
light goes on. Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. To the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man, who taught us this truth. The supreme power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Hey, Shabbat Shalom. And Rakakadash, Yahweh, Rakakadash, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, man. Shalom.
Oh, man, that was powerful.